Hi there, I'm Bryce Wilson with Earthbound Media Group. I'm here with the voice, the face of our company, Damien Navarro. We were recently honored in the Inc. 500, 5000. How'd that feel?
It felt pretty good. I mean, it's our third year in a row, so it was just kind of neat to see that we're still being recognized, and when it comes to a lot of other industries, we're still at the top, so that definitely felt really amazing.
So how were you able to sustain such growth in a 3-year period to be able to do 3 years in a row on the
I'd
list?
like to say it was all purposeful, but, you know, a little bit of accident. Obviously, with last year, seeing such a downturn in the economy, it was a little worrisome that, you know, things were going to be affected a lot more. But we've done a lot of planning over the years, and making sure that we had multiple revenue models that we can really leverage when those downturns come was really important. So early on in the career of EMG, you know, we saw a lot of work with education and healthcare coming through, but we knew we were going to have to diversify that because so many different industries change. So making sure that, you know, with the entry level and starting to test the waters a little bit with entertainment, with also looking at our current clients to see how could we grow the relationships with them and introduce them to some of the other core competencies that EMG had, was a really important step. So I think all of that kind of coupled together with just an incredible team and great relationships with clients really helped us to keep at the top.
Right, now I understand we had our highest ranking this year.
We did.
Now that's pretty good. As you said, the economy was so bad last year, yet we did so well for ourselves. That's pretty good.
It is.
And I understand you had to wait a couple months before getting our official ranking. We got notified that we're on the list. Oh yeah, we're on the list. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, where are we on the list?
It's probably a lot like having a pregnancy test and not knowing if it's a boy or girl.
That's bad.
It's a little like that.
It might be less like that, but.
Well, it's like that.
Now, what was the feeling like to get the official? Describe the story of like when you got the official announcement of our number.
Well, it's pretty funny because when Inc. 500 sends you an email, they basically do not release the rankings, and they say it's going to come out a couple weeks so that you don't break the news, and they try and keep it on the down low. So it is. I mean, you just kind of put it in the side of your mind until you get that official letter and the official package, and then open it up. And I think we do have a video out of it that you could probably look at of the actual opening, but it is. It's really exciting because I don't think we thought that we would actually be as high as we were this year. Obviously, there's a lot of competition out there, and it means a lot. I mean, some might see it's a little superfluous that, you know, oh, what do these rankings really mean? But for us, it just allows us to kind of get a benchmark into where we're heading and how we're doing comparative to many other private companies. So, of course, when the letter comes, you kind of open it up, and I don't know if they purposely do it, but, you know, you can't find the ranking anywhere. It's like buried in the small print on the left-hand side.
Fine print, right, right.
Yeah, it's always the fine print, even though that's all you're trying to zoom in on. So we had a small crowd, I think, and it was just really neat to see that we were so close to actually the Inc. 500. And it allows you, again, to start benchmarking yourself on, okay, what can we attain next year? And that kind of growth is going to remain consistent, especially, again, as a smaller private agency.
Now, speaking of attaining next year, we got pretty close to the Inc. 500, number 579. That's a pretty big deal. So that gives us a goal. Does it make us more nervous or give us motivating? What is it?
I think it's always just reassurance and motivation. I mean, again, you can't go through life always just trying to hit an Inc. 500 number or get this award or get that award. So it's just a nice benchmark, and again, we're going to come back to it and say, okay, yes, that's a great goal to try and break the Inc. 500, but ultimately at the end of the day, you're not making decisions in the business based upon a number. But again, it just allows us to strive a little bit harder for next year. We're always looking at, again, continue to grow different revenue models within the agency itself to see how close we can get to hopefully breaking that magical number.
There it is. And so Inc. 5000, Inc. 500 next year. We'll see you.